chemistry concept, and now let's understand how to balance a chemical reaction with an example of methane reacting with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. Now let's see. On reactant side, number of carbon atom is 1. On product side also there is only 1 carbon atom. On reactant side, number of oxygen atoms is 2. On product side, they actually total of 2 and 1, 3 oxygen atoms, 2 from carbon dioxide, 1 from hydrogen. Again, number of hydrogen atoms on the reactant side is 4, and on product side it is, the hydrogen atoms are 2. Fine. So what I have to balance here? I have to balance number of carbon atoms are already equal on the both side, on the reactant and product side, so I can say number of carbon atoms is balanced. I have to balance number of oxygen atoms and number of hydrogen atoms. Okay, to balance number of hydrogen atoms, I can multiply the product side by 2. That means I have to multiply the hydrogen on the water molecule on the product side by 2. When I do this, number of hydrogen atoms on the product side now become 4, and number of oxygen atoms becomes, yes, 2 was here, it becomes 4. Fine. So now hydrogen is balanced but oxygen is not. Now to balance the oxygen atom, what can I do? I can multiply the oxygen molecule on the reactant side by 2. Now what I can see, my hydrogen is balanced, oxygen is also balanced, and carbon is also balanced. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen all are balanced now. So this was how to balance a simple reaction. Now let me give you example of another equation, the more little bit complex one, in which Na3PO4 reacts with MgCl2 to give NaCl and Mg3PO4 whole twice. Now again let's compare the number of elements on reactant and product side. So sodium, there are 3 atoms of sodium on reactant side and only 1 on product side. Phosphorus is 1 on the reactant side and on the product side it is 2. Oxygen on the reactant side is 4, on the product side it is 8. You can see here PO4 whole twice. Magnesium on the reactant side is only 1, while on the product side it is 3. Now the remaining is chlorine, which is 2 on reactant side and on product side it is 1. So I'll be doing some mathematical manipulations to balance these. Okay, and let's see. If I simply, okay, let's balance first of all, let's balance our magnesium. Okay, the simplest one. You can start with anything, but it is better to start with the simplest one. Magnesium is 3 on product side. On reactant there is only 1 magnesium, so if I multiply the magnesium chloride by 3, now magnesium is balanced. What about chlorine? On the reactant side, now the number of chlorine atoms is 6. So now I multiply the NaCl on the product side by 6 to make this chlorine also 6. So now my magnesium is balanced, chlorine is balanced, but the problem is that the sodium on the product side is now 6, which was earlier 1, and on the reactant side it is only 3. So if I multiply on the reactant side Na2PO4 sodium phosphate by 2, it also becomes 6. So now sodium is also balanced. Okay, now I am left with phosphorus on the both sides. Actually phosphorus is also balanced, because when I multiplied sodium phosphate by 2, phosphorus also got balanced. Okay, Now the next thing is oxygen. When I multiplied sodium phosphate by 4, the oxygen on the reactant side also became 8. So now my entire equation is balanced, and this is how we balance a chemical reaction. I hope things were clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can put that in our discussion forum section on our website www.chemistryconcept.com, or you can also post that in our comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give your feedback, because your feedbacks are valuable for us so that we can further improve. Thanks for watching.